Previously on the 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. And now, back to Child Soldiers.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Hello classes, your favorite vampire teacher, Alistair Novum, here today with day 2 of, I can't believe I forgot the name, the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Oh, I didn't like the sound of give you plenty of bloodlust stuff, we hasn't laced our food or something to make us more aggressive. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. It's been a few days since I played the game. I'm definitely going to try to get this series out at least Mondays and Fridays, but we'll see how that goes. With any luck, this should go off on Monday. I guess we should head to the cafeteria. Don't want any trouble. Luckily, the editing isn't too difficult. It is again, totally open, unobstructed sky. I can't get used to it. Every time I look up to it, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling. You get sucked up to it and keep falling forever. What is that? Alright. I need to stop giving my editor more work. But what's the fear of large open spaces? I wonder if the characters will develop that. Stay here for long enough. Will staring up to the infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get to use something so unnatural. I have to go back. Blah, blah, blah. No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. Rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. Alright, everyone, dig right in and get yourself all filled up. Did you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm thankful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when you have much less than this. Brother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight? In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Yourself, but there's one more thing I need from you. I planned to do this the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? An obstacle course. You will all die at least once. What? No, I'm just kidding. I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You'll be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There's tons of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun! Any rooms where the door locks behind you and you just solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? Oh, okay, so she's also a fan of Zero Escape. Nice, good to know. You can go in on your own. As an ordinary school, you know, you're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
Once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots then go explore your new home. I like we're playing right into Sirai's hands. But we should probably get a better idea what kind of place this is. Not even find some clues about what that special something you're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Oh, it just up and vanished. I don't even know what that is. Oh, hey! Shoma! Yes? Is something wrong? I'm on your way, aren't I? I should know better than take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just want to talk to you. Warning you, talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know? Man, we gotta get you into some therapy. Come on, when we're out of here, we're gonna get you to a nice therapist. I think we're all gonna need therapy, so maybe we'll find a group discount. Really brain off for ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk. Tacky! Pay attention when someone's spiraling! Alright, the strange room. I think I remember what this room is from the demo. Nope, not that room. Never make that sound again! What the— oh, it's you, Terumi. Doing alone in the dark here. Aren't the lights working? Looks like they're not. That's cool. I actually prefer it this way. Real world's a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drain. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would kind of be much worse. I mean, a little bit of variety never hurt. A lot of fancy equipment in there. What it all does. Oh, I've seen these in movies and such. I'm inside the pod, fire up, and your consciousness is transported into another world. Like virtual reality? They're so advanced. You just leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home. Sounds a little too good to be true. Looks like this one's broken, though. Just like me. Every button and switch you could find, but it won't turn on. Okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it is. Of course not! I just told you that it was broken, didn't I? Why is she so angry all of a sudden? We can get Serai to fix this. Even to a perfect fantasy world, it's gonna be that. A fantasy. She's crying. I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. I'll take the roomie's word for it. The war room. Ooh, we got RGB in here. What's the machine doing here? Important. That controls the school's central defense system. The core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience.
Yeah.
Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing. Controls the battle function like defense mode and radar, along with everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of this school up and running without any need for any extra engineers or maintenance staff. All completely automatic, huh? Oh, I can tell what you're thinking. Is it's all automatic? What do we need Serai for? But my role here is just as important as computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. Well, I don't know about motivating you, but affecting morale? Right about that. Not in the way he thinks. Thank you for putting it better than I could, Tacky. He's still doing that. Hey there, Sumino! How's your exploration of the campus going? Need help or advice of anything? Feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as a commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move. But in a fun way. We're all family here. That's some nerve acting friendly after forcing me into this messed up situation. Come on, we're like family, you know? Like employer-employee. I might actually punch you. I'll blow you up. I can survive that. It'll still hurt. The more you talk, the more it seems worth it. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive? Oh, did you Kim for another explanation of what your Hemo Anima can do? Part is key to your success and survival here in the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp of the basics. You know what? I'm interested. The The hemotomorphic infusion blades you all carry. The Hibs? Yes, the Hibs. Infusers for short. Better than Hibs. Are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it through your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo anima. By harnessing that power and shaping it to physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths, each one just as unique as you are. Yours is a sword, the most basic. Telling me I'm basic? Yep. Activating your Hemoanima for the first time should also unlock your specialist skills. Additional abilities with a wide range of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat battle. Yell, I am thou, or Lord Ola, or something. Just go with it. I love these references.
Yeah.
That's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. Do you want me to go on to a 12-hour biology lecture? I want to warn you, it does involve nuclear physics. Nuclear? Yep. This power's so miraculous or whatever, we give it to regular students like us. Who are we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight. Not before. I should have seen that coming. One more thing. While you're here, I'm going to go over the Undying Flames again. Yeah. The wall of fire outside protects your school from a lot of threats, but will hurt you just as bad as you get too close. Yeah, sure, why not? Due to their nature, the Undying Flames never run out of fuel. Can be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. Don't damage surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. You and your friends would drive a car through, it would only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. Or regular physics and running their own rules. Magic or something? Undying Flame Barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The walls is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful invaders. At least that was the case. Or recently the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming, and actively shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, the alarm is set off to let all of you know it's time for battle. The alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way. Invaders always leave day 2 between attacks. Guess that's their way. My guess is that their means of getting through the flames takes time to repair or recharge. They haven't been able to deduce any consistent pattern, so you should assume the next attack will come at any time. One more thing. Walling goes up so high, there's no danger of anything flying in. Flames send something to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder back down again. Undying Flames have a will of their own, keeping the school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. Ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt getting answers. No choice but to accept things the way things are now. Technically, the fiery hand is limited too, so coming in from space needs to be possible. As long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Right, you made it very clear how well defended this place is. What we really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once the non-fighter starts to fight. I guess it's the most we're getting out of him. Flames has so there's obviously some sort of like heavy sci-fi or sci-fantasy thing about it. Sci-fantasy is more of a term I use, like science fantasy. Ooh. This must be the infirmary. When it comes to the infirmary, it's definitely not the room that comes to mind. I guess it can apply to any part of the school. Corpse recovery machine. Oh yeah, that. Whoop! The same flying coffin that rescued Dirumi from the battlefield. Theory called it a corpse recovery something. Remember, the special forces dies in action. Corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway. Now that is good. Reading the manual. All completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. School's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it's so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here... See that big machine over there? One of this is called the Revival-Matic. It's like a furnace. And all the data... It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. Cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. There, it's used some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. Then we're live again. Just like that. Okay, so I know these kind of games. I'm a huge fan of the writers of this game. I know there's actually over about 12 different writers, but I only know the two main ones well. That line in specific is setting off alarm bells. I'm wondering if there's some kind of trick to it. I just have to verify who the victim is first, though. Our enemies can't use a machine if it falls into their hands? Well, it really gives a chance to throw a serious side when machines are involved. Starts mixing tech. Can't figure out how exactly the life mechanism uses to instill life back in the body. Not satisfying in writing it off as the hemoanima did it. It makes it more like magic than real technology. On the subject, hemoanima itself is pretty fishy. Must infuse our blood with special power, right? But how does it do that exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight, too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who is in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. Oh boy. What the... Surprisingly stately door in the middle of an otherwise nonsensically looking space, finally blocking the way forward. Always in class and in school we're all pretty strange, but it puts them all to shame. And so much the door itself is out of place, which was what's in front of it. She looks concerned. I don't like that. Door looks pretty solid. More importantly, the weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. Not so, but why are they here inside the school? Stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. That important, then... Yes. Whatever's behind that door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. What is it? You think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Using the others to join the fight so Sarai will tell us the truth seems a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. I think that decision is something they have to come up with on their own. Still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen enough, or end up in a worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's say it's everyone's best interest to get the others in the battlefield with the rest of us. Any means necessary. I think she has something in her mind already. Wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? Yeah, I've known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Haruko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. Something about her that radiates authority. There's no room for argument. Well, that's not comforting in the slightest. To the training room! It's an arcade. The training room on the floor, but it's more like a video game arcade. There's a train in here. All the machines look like arcade games to me. Remarkable, sir! You picked out the best one in the house. Clearly have impeccable taste. I keep trying to get between Drill Sergeant and Showboat with his voice. I don't know what it is. Like, you've won a new car, and get in line, soldier. A lot of overlap. I think if I can find the middle ground, it'll be a good voice for him. Just stop jumping out on me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles to get all sweaty is just so less entry, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills. Just using your neural impulses and cutting-edge technology. Will playing the game really help us? Hemoanima gets stronger the more you use it. Just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. My what? Should consider dropping by the train when you're off duty. Get some friends together for a group session.
Hey.
Just keep it in your pants. Alright, just moving past that one.
Hey.
What's in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert. Must go, my people need me. They are trading. I gotta admit, I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Oh, did not mean to press B. Curse you, confirmation button being on different buttons on the naming controller. Hey, Takumi. Checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who's in charge of the core here? And a shred of class in this whole school. There's a leopard print sofas, hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs. Is that too much to ask? Is that his idea of class? Kinda tacky, actually. And we should know we are playing as tacky. Alright, let's see what's in here. I do like how the cast is only 10, 11 if you count Serai. Takumi, can you check out this area too? Yeah? What is it? Some kind of entrance hall? Entrance and exit. Of course, even if you left the school from here, you'll have to contend with the wall of flames. Hey! You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion. There's no real point in doing it. Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey.
You like a change of scenery? Be my guest. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. There's machines over there. You could look at them. Are those statues with Sirai's head on them? He would. What's interesting about these? What are they even for? Seems they're a special mode of fire extinguisher. Fire extinguishers? Wow. That's right. I put in there so you can go exploring. You again. Mind telling me what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. They'll help from your hemoanima. You can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall. Open a way forward. Wait a minute. You can put out the undying flames? Something stopping us from using this, just getting out of here? Yeah, the Palatsuki had the same idea. It's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble. Maybe some items you can use in the old towns. The invaders don't get to you first. There's invaders out there? Of course there is. Oh sure, the place crawling with them. Wall of fires there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. Dangerous business going outside the door into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo Residential Complex here. Never back on foot, so don't even think about it. What's with that idea? We're gonna plan to escape only leads you to despair. I'm sure you can find more productive use of this time. Despair was the last game, remember? This is a story about hope. Like focusing on protecting the school, by extension, humanity for the next 99 days. Ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. I want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? Beyond the walls is just ruins. You have hope now. The way to get past the flames is a way for us to get home. Weren't you listening just now? The rest of us were too far away from the complex to make it on our own. Wouldn't put more stock in anything he says, in fact. A little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that. He's somewhere to get us back to the TRC. He's just hiding from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I used to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We got a situation somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. It's like Aito is determined to fight Serai to the very end. To be honest, can't quite say sure he's making the wrong choice. It makes it so hard. Well, looks like we gotta go.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
Why do you have leg massagers? Is that a Monami cup? That's definitely a Monami cup.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I'm much finished looking around here anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Presto! What'd you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? It's so wonderful you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way you'd feel that good about it. If you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't that long. There's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. I even ask because you're ultimately going to discount our opinions. We have noticed some features that aren't available yet. Don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap with staggered content releases. We're going to have to pay for DLC, aren't we? Yep! I'll reveal more about the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. More specific, how do you intend to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. You're at school after all. Probably expecting sort of curriculum and proper schedule. Well, we don't have one here. Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. We gotta go to classes or nothing? Man, you should have led with that! Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. We can leave. I shall make the most of it while we're here. It's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. You want to find a way out so bad, do yourself. I'm gonna chicken and run out. You're just gonna chicken out and run for the fight anyway, right? Ooh, come on. That's a little mean. Now settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. Your fault we're all on edge. You've all been raised different environments and different life experiences. Naturally, you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is unique as a snowflake. And that's okay! We're all about differences here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault when we have this discussion.
Yeah.
Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, we're all gonna have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Not if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Dating is not an option. How school stands, there's every bit of chance of bright future. As school falls, so does mankind. Invaders will massacre every last one of you, then they'll move on to your loved one. Each of you will have something in your life worth fighting for. Well, it makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. And have you wasting time or energy on pesky mortal dilemmas? Clean your minds and banish all doubts from your hearts. Humanity's last line of defense against invaders. You're about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You gotta be kidding me. This is more like despair. You've also played Danganronpa games, I see.
Hey!
Oh? We're supposed to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what you might be keeping from us? Giving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's what we'll really be doing. For the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists? I know it's something not even more dangerous than invaders. Not to mention Hemo Anima. We know next to nothing with this weird power. Want us to pump our bodies full of it? We get some answers. I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. They only tell us if you guys agree to fight. I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. Moving in circles so much is making me dizzy. Yeah, I won't make any progress like this. Alright, that's the truth you want? That's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. Wait, you're gonna tell us? It's like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but looks like that plan backfired. At this point, you can already salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. Are you telling us the truth? The whole truth? Nothing but the truth? Nothing but the... You have permission to kill me. At least I'd like to. This is the kind of decision I can make on my own.
Yeah.
I'll stay with table discussion until tomorrow. But there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. We're running past the higher-ups. I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Though I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so let's call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. If we wave his stubby little arms, Theory disappeared. I thought about getting the truth out of him would be this easy. Let's discuss it with the people in charge, right? Should come back tomorrow and say they shut down the idea. Hope you're all ready. You learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sideline. No excuses? See what happens after we hear what Sarah has to say. I'll talk about out and decide the best course of action then.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. We can't decide anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Mariko. You really have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. I'm seeing the Kokichi reborn right before me. Shut up! I bet you don't either. I do like that. How Sirai is very much, I was trying to use this bargaining chip, but I can see it's clearly not working. It's not an ultimatum that we're stuck with the whole game. It's just something he's dealing with right now, and he's realizing that was a bad idea. Because of course it was. Tomorrow morning, Sirai tells the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Now that it's all here, what are we fighting for? I hope everything will make sense once we know that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
That's
Well,
fair.
then, good night.
Good night.
Ah.
Nighttime announcement too? Like the morning one. It'll be a much longer road to learning the truth, but we'll leave it this time tomorrow. Know everything we need to know. It won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it today. Discuss with the others when we hear from Sirai.
Huh?
Why do I keep calling him Sirai? It's Sirai. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. That night... Oh. Karua. Aw, look at little baby Karua.
Come on. Don't cry.
Look at little baby Taki.
If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
I don't think that's the best way of putting that, Takumi. Like, seriously. Let her have her emotions. If I'm right about the timeline, her dad just died. You're only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad just died. Yeah! Me and Karua had been driving over to Mom's research lab when it happened. Car crash changed her life. The alert sounded, and suddenly people were sprawling, trying to reach the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. It's a miracle. We made it in time and Karua survived. Her father was so lucky. After the funeral, she was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing to do.
My daddy's...
I don't want to hear this. Oh, it breaks my heart.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
Oh, that's adorable.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Sometimes the best way to get someone out of a spiral is just say something kind of ridiculous. Sometimes the ridiculousness of the statement will knock them out of it.
Maybe, but... I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this
Ooh.
big cut right across my tummy.
Yikes.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
Aw.
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry.
There we go.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised, so you gotta do it, okay?
Gotta get home, man. And I promise, I'm gonna protect Karuha no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. Keep Karuha safe. I have to keep fighting. I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. I can't count that many. Tilted upright in bed, throwing off one of the covers in a panic. My body was drenched in sweat. My heart was racing. I'd woken up from a nightmare. Oh, my nightmare. Memory. Childhood memory of Karuha and me. I forgot about that time. I dreamed about it all of a sudden. I wonder what Karuha was doing right now. Probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. I would be just like her. Think of it. What did everyone back in the residential district think happened to me? Did they treat me like a missing person, or did they assume I died in the monster attack? Realistically, they'll probably label you missing for a while, but if you haven't been found after a couple of days, or maybe even a couple of weeks, then they'll probably assume you're dead. That's you're right about that too.
Huh?
I'm wide awake now and I'm so sweaty. Not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Got out of my bed, slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I haven't caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror. Me. After everything, it's still me. Out of everything, still me. Trying to make a reference. Turns out the game beat me to it. Right? In face, seeing the mirror every morning, but somehow, thinking about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. Like the reflection doesn't feel like me. Trying to see if there's something wrong here. Maybe it's the direction the hair is pointing. I wonder if this side effect from using chemoanima.
Who are you?
Is the color of the eyes?
I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror to walk out by the door. As soon as I got outside, oh yeah, it's probably not that much light pollution. Well, comparatively. The thing that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
Night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying. In a way, it was beautiful too. A sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuha would say if she saw this.
I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
I mean, probably the moon. Not a planet, a different celestial body. I read about one. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What's it called again? My tongue. That. Huh? I don't feel like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who it was. It's a Count of Monte Cristo! Run! Ooh. You're on fire. No, it's a real person. I'm like a flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. Fire with a mind of its own. Looks to me like it's just a guy on fire. Not any fire either. It's the undying flame.
What the?
You just yawned? His mouth is moving. Is it Talking? I can't hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
Things seem to hear me okay, but I shouldn't seem to have unsaid it. Look at profound sorrow passed across his fiery features. Next moment, disappeared in the thin air. Yeah, I have the same look too, Tacky. Happened? What was that? Don't tell me. A ghost? Ghost or not, definitely be trying to communicate with me. What's it trying to say? And why? I only tried to comprehend what I'd seen, what it all meant. I just stood there dumbfounded. Wow, before I could bring myself to move from that spot. Yeah, and I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. Sat in bed, waiting for the morning announcement. So I originally was going to continue this up to day 3, but time constraints kept me from editing the video that fast. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you very much for showing up. Playlist of more is in the top right. I've been Alistair Novum. I believe you just heard the bell, and you're all dismissed. Bye!